both dropped from a keke at Okeode Junction. So I didn't know that he was actually following me home. He made me walk like 30 minutes before, so he was walking behind me. So I got to my house and I just found out. Let me say my mind now.
When I was telling you to take me to your house, and he said no.
I will tell them now.
No. To be sincere, and I want to know maybe you are a ghost.
Let me tell them.
Oh yeah, continue.
Don't interrupt me again.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
I was like, who does this on the first meeting? First meeting with someone, I come to tell her that you marry. I just look at him like, àwọn ẹgbẹ́ yín lé GP, ẹ̀yin lé yàwó.
Go ahead.
I should go first. Okay.
Take the lead.
Hi everybody. My name is Adebayos Olayinka Praise. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm into sales of maternity items and baby items, and also I have a side also too. That's Chops Africa. I make different kind of desserts, small chops, and cocktails for your event.
Mr. Adebayos Olariwaju. I do a lot of things, to be sincere. I do a lot of things. I'm a gas man. I sell gas. I have shop for gas. I'm a lesson teacher. I teach mathematics. And I'm also a building contractor to some extent. Although I'm still learning that. So what else? I'm a writer. I write projects for people. So let's just stop there, Sha. Close to 2 years.
Close to 2 years. It'll be 2 years in April.
Okay. It has, let me just say, it was predestined. It was God's plan, because after I was in Ondo, I don't think I've ever been to Ilorin before. So after my NC program in Ondo, I thought of a school or maybe university that I will go that will be faster. That will be faster because I want to go for service and age was not on my side. So a school that they won't go on strike or their academic calendar will not be interrupted. So the thought of Ilorin and came. Not knowing that God was directing me to my future partner. So I applied and I was offered an admission in the first attempt. So around February, I was given admission around December 4, but I resumed around February. So I was even thinking I was the last person to resume because they've started tests. So, but not knowing that my future wife was still facing some what are they even calling it? Registration issue.
We met at the University of Ilorin, and our first meeting was with the level advisor, I think, like I said. So we had a meeting with the level advisor that day, and they told the new direct entry students to come. So, and direct entry students were like divided into two. Some of us were IGMB students, and the others were like they've gone to NC before, so they were seeing themselves as superior. So I was just standing at the side with the other IGMB students, and it just came to approach me. Are you this small girl? How are you fine girl? I will marry you. I was so annoyed. I was like, who does this on the first meeting? First meeting with someone, I come to tell her that you marry. I just look at him like, àwọn ẹgbẹ́ yín lé GP, ẹ̀yin lé yàwó. I just walked past him and I went to level advisor's office. So that's just it. The quality that actually made me feel like this is the one was that I actually sensed the level of security and a level of self-confidence from him that made me know that this is a man that is not moved by his environment. He's not moved by the happenings in his environment. Like, no matter what is going on, this man will still stand strong and stay on his matter. So there was a particular day that the particular incident that actually made me feel like this is the one was that I was actually very sick. And prior to that day, I think 2 days to that day, he has actually been disturbing me that he wanted to date me, he wanted to know my house and know me better. I told him no.
That was maybe close to I could just maybe 300 level, sha.
Yes.
Ending of 300 level.
So he told me.
When I came back, sha,
he sneaked.
You know, I told her I will be coming back. Yeah, I came back.
So we both dropped that. We both dropped from a keke at Okeode Junction. So I didn't know that he was actually following me home. He made me walk like 30 minutes, so he was walking behind me. So I got to my house and I just found out. Let me
When I
say
was
my
telling
mind
you
now.
to take me to your house, and he said no.
I'll tell them
So
now.
I know. To be sincere, and I want to know maybe you are a ghost.
Hey, let me tell them.
Oh yeah, continue.
Don't interrupt me again.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
So I got on get to my house. That was when I found out, because it was, if I want to look back, it would just hide. Maybe I wanted to greet someone I knew on my street. So on getting there, I now saw him behind me. I was like, I finally, I was like, this is high level of how will you invade my privacy in this way? Will you want to come in the night and come and rob me or do things like that? So I just allowed him in. I allowed him in after.
You were so happy that day, Sha.
I was not happy. Yes, because we were invading my privacy, and I had junior sisters living with me. We were invading our privacy.
Okay.
So 2 days after that, I was actually very used from that moment too, but 2 days after that, I was very ill to the extent that I couldn't stand up, I couldn't move. And I needed someone to take me to the school clinic.
You needed a man that time.
Let's
be realistic.
I had God.
There's no part. I've been saying my own. You needed a man that
You're supposed
time.
to wait for your part.
No,
you were just interrupting me.
Nothing much, but that day I was so embarrassed because I did not have a penny. I did not have a penny with me. So I have to take bike from Tipper Garage. I had to take bike from Tipper Garage to Sarab to collect 1K from one of my guys there. So I was just thinking, Oluwa just shanu me, má jẹ́ ká mú wá ní clinic o. Will I collect money from this guy? And I don't have money. So, but as God will have it, we got to school clinic. They now asked for a penny. They just told me to go and buy a drink.
Students now.
To go and buy. I've never been to school clinic. I don't know how they operate. So she was the one that.
And you were given now. You don't fall sick.
So the only thing they told me to go and buy was Coke for her. And I still have money for Coke. I said I borrowed 1,000 naira now. So I feel like
with the 1,000 naira.
So out of that 1,000 naira, I took boarded the cab back to the house after some hours. So I thank God.
Thank you.
We are here today now. I know.
Okay, so that I don't interrupt.
So after she said yes, she accepted. So no, you know how ladies will do. They will now give you their real color. And the first red flag was that she get angry. She easily got angry. There were some time that she will come to my house to come and say, I won't even know what really caused the argument. You have to check back to our house from Sarab to Okoba. She'll be angry, but me, I've learned a lot from elderly. I won't even follow her sometimes. I will just leave her, but sometimes I will follow her. I will just be chasing her like, hope this girl is okay. Hope she's okay. But sometimes when you get to a stage, I won't follow her. I will just leave her to go. She'll be the one to call me the next day. So that was the rest. I was not thinking that can I cope with this lady? Is it God that really directed me to her? But as time goes, we grew.
My own red flags, I won't say they're actually red flags, but not really like red flags, because he's the kind of person that actually pushes you to do more. And that more, even if it inconveniences you, will still expect you to still do it. Why? Do you want to kill me? Okay, like for instance now, he was the bookie person. I was not really the bookie type. He will tell you, go and finish this particular course and come and give me a feedback. How do you expect to finish a particular course in a day? I was seeing it as a red flag. Like, when we get married,
went to school to study. Was there any other thing you were sent here to do?
It was not like I could not read it, but you will expect me to actually touch every line and every chapter. And I'm like, wait, your own level of reading is different from mine. Your own level of reading is different from mine and several other things, but he just wanted it to be more. Even up to date, if you say that you want to do something and probably you are scared of it, my husband will still keep hammering that thing and you must do it, you will do it, you don't believe in yourself, you actually do things that makes you feel easy. No, push yourself to be more, do this, do that. So let me just say that's my own red flag.
Family, they are just cool. They know I can't choose wrong because they know me. They know whom they're giving birth to.
But your last born was not impressed. It was like, who is this Gen Z and
that's my
like
last
this?
born. Don't mind him.
I was
Don't
like,
mind him. He wants someone that maybe they can roll together. Like he doesn't want a church person because he go lomo.
but you know, I
So
was Gen
he
Z.
believed they won't be able to flow with her.
But
So
now we are actually now best
uh
friends.
you
We
are
do
you are so good
the
now.
latest challenge together and everything.
Yeah, let's go.
So how did my families react? My families were actually very cool, but because I grew in a very spiritual home though. So my mom, the first thing my mom would ask me is
Let's
that,
pray about
let's
it.
pray about it. So that's just the first thing.
So we told
The
our
appropriate
pastor.
mentors in our, the appropriate
You
practices in our
told
family.
your mentor.
Mentor, my spiritual
Yeah,
parents,
your
my,
mentor even invited me.
yes,
So later your mentor said we should break up.
yes,
Yes, he said we should break up. That we are still babies.
yes.
We
And
are
at that
still
particular
babies.
time, you didn't have any,
That was the
you were not
reason.
submitted to any
The
physical
reason
health.
why our mentor said we should break up when he heard of our relationship. He heard about our relationship. He said we should break up. That the foundation was faulty then. That number one, I am an hybrid man. I said it earlier. And to be sincere, I won't lie. I told him everything about me. I know he's a human being. He can't kill me. So he now told us to break up. That number one, if I want to take a child under him, I have to go and get a mentor. I should go and
And
submit
be
to
submitted to him.
to one particular person. That person will hold me accountable if anything later goes wrong. Another thing, maybe he saw some kind of, let me just say, like maybe he don't see some kind of seriousness in me because, let me just put it
You were
that way.
still hustling and
I
looking for
was I
money.
was hustling because virtually even the way I graduated from Ilorin, it was miraculous because I hardly stay in class. I virtually
And
every
he still
week,
ended as the best graduating student of our
virtually
department.
every week I travel to
We
Lagos.
that we read.
I will if you will see me in class, it should be from Monday to Wednesday. On that Wednesday evening, I will be in Lagos working. So thank God, Sha, you get surprise.
Yes.
Nothing much, but let me just say this way that before marriage, I didn't think she was this brilliant.
Oh,
To be sincere, no. She's a good planner. She's a good planner. But before marriage, I didn't even know. I was just thinking that this girl that this girl that did not that is just she just snag over everything before we got married. But when we finally get married, she changed everything. She changed her orientation, and now if I want to plan anything, I have to involve her because she's better. She's a better planner than I do.
master planner.
She's a better planner than I do. So that was the thing. I think let me just say
My own
you
biggest
get surprised.
surprise about my spouse after our marriage, that him being organized before we got married will change after we get married.
I said a sweet thing about you now. You
I'm
shouldn't be
still
saying
coming to
that
the
one.
sweet thing. Yes, my husband now believes that if we are in our house, nobody can kill us. If I say no, our house has to be clean, it has to be this. We are in our
Just
house. Let's
imagine
not kill
I was not
ourselves.
organized before we got married. Will you marry me?
Yeah, it was not like you were still
So
hiding it. You wanted me
I
to.
was hiding my now you should understand now.
Before
Now
every,
you are now mine. What do you expect?
everything still has to be that way. And actually, I'm actually surprised that I would actually be eating eba and their local food, pupuru, every day. While I'm thinking we should actually explore other intercontinental food. My husband will be like, let's stick to what we know and hit that one so that our stomach will not turn.
Let me just say concerning our work because
Okay, I think
yes,
work
let me
work
just say concerning
matters.
our work. She was the type that love maybe white collar job. She want to be going to the office.
Corporate jobs,
She
sure,
love
just to
corporate
leave
job,
the house and do something.
but personally, I don't like it, especially for my woman. The fact that no, to be sincere, the fact that one guy will be there ordering you around. To be sincere, ordering the order that I can't give you, one guy will be there ordering you around. And you will now. There was a day she was when you are still working with one company like that. Our boss, our boss maybe talked down on her somehow and she was crying. she was crying. She now came home. She was now telling me that Uncle Kenika did said this to me today. I
And my
said,
husband told me to go and
go and
resign.
resign. Why are you stressing yourself?
I should resign and bring my
This
salary
uncle,
home and eat with it.
this uncle, if we put our age, if we place our age side by side, he can't take maybe 2 years from me. Why will someone be outside arguing you
He
about?
just wanted to make life difficult for everybody at home,
So,
sha.
and I told her, go and resign. And I don't want you to do any corporate job again. Venture into your
And
business.
stick
I know
into my
you have business
business.
passion for business. Venture into business. And she agreed and she resigned.
Okay.
And thank God we are surviving.
And from my own end, our first serious argument, I think it will be about food. Food actually leads in argument at times, like let's explore something new, let's try something new, let's do this and that. And also probably maybe about projects, maybe we're looking to do this for someone and I'm like, you ask for advice from me, why don't you use my own? This is my own advice. Why do you want to use if you want to use your own, must you come and ask me again? So you must use my own advice that you came to take from me, because I took the advice from my own brain, so you must use my own. So that's another major argument that we had when we got married.
Right from before we even got married, we've agreed that my money is our money and your money is our money. So we've agreed. So there's no maybe you want to keep your own. If I have 1,000 naira with me, she will know that she will be the one to receive the alert self. And if she has her own, I will be the one to receive it. And if we want to do something, we agreed on what we want to use the money for. So we do not even have any issue with that.
I don't think we've not actually had any financial issues before, right from when we were dating. Because we had this agreement that if we have a particular thing that we are pursuing, then it's not about who brings more to the table. It's about we and whatever we want to do.
Even if she brings more,
yes,
see our property.
So we will not allow it not to be any third party, not even my mom or my sister or his own mom. And if there's one thing that we normally do, if we want to send money to any of the parents, probably his own parent, I'll be the one to send it.
And if it is our own parent, I'll be the one to send it.
And if we don't have money, we just look for a way to say, and we don't have much at the moment, we look for a way to, but I'm not Bilisiwa. So we just handle it that way so that we'll just avoid crisis like that.
Another thing, we agreed on something before we got married, and I think we are still doing that. If you offend me, if I offend her, and she got angry, and she told me that, you've offended me, the punishment is that one day fasting for that person.
But you have to do it again, sir.
And it worked for us
yeah, you know, yes, but you're not doing it again.
But the way we are saying it now, I think I will rekindle that.
No, we used to argue every day now. There is no day we will not see something that will make us say, let's trash this thing out.
The reason is that she always feel offended. Can you hear me? She always feel offended. So I can't be fasting every day.
It's not like that.
No, to be sincere. She always feel offended. So I can't be fasting every day.
We'll say anything again.
She's wrong. She will still want me to say, I'm sorry. And I don't have any choice. I have to say I'm sorry to make peace in it.
I'll say pregnancy actually brought, let's say if I had actually known my husband 100% before, and I feel like, I know everything about him. Pregnancy actually brought a part that made me feel like, so this man even has this beautiful part in him before, and I didn't actually get to see it. It was pregnancy that actually made me see it. Like throughout my whole pregnancy, I think for the first 2 weeks, I think I was still active. But it got to a point that I was actually vomiting excessively. I didn't have any strength in me. I think I told Mommy John that time. So she was the one that actually started encouraging me. I should take cracker biscuit and ice water since I can't eat anything. My husband will make sure that before he goes to work every day, that crackers, I must eat that cracker, I must take that ice water, and some other things like that. And it actually made me see him as a very kind person, which is that I actually know he was a kind person before, but I didn't know that he was actually that very kind. Because even if he goes to work, he can call me like 50 times before he comes back.
When I know you are carrying my baby, what do you expect?
He will make sure before he goes, he will make sure that my phone is fully charged. He'll put it beside me, that he knows that I might not stand up from that bed till he comes back in the night. If there's anything or any emergency, please call me. I'll come home immediately. I think there was a particular case I think I was about 5 months gone that time, and I
26
actually
weeks.
had 26 with them
26 weeks, sha.
that time. So I had a first labor. So, and I was the only one at home. So I actually had to call him to come home from work. So he rushed home from work, I think in the evening, around 5 that time. We went to the hospital, they treated me. So they discharged me, then I said I wanted to be discharged. I was feeling better after injection. So I didn't know that that one was just part one. It was the second night, around 12. My stomach was just turning me, and
No,
I felt
that
like,
was Friday.
and that was Friday. The thing that I didn't happen, it was second day now, Saturday stroke Sunday.
Sunday,
Yes, it was second day.
Yes, yes.
So my stomach was already turning. My husband went to sleep in the sitting room. He told me to just sleep on the bed like that. That if there's anything, he placed my phone beside me. That I should not even talk. I should just flash him on phone, and he will come. But it got to a point I could not even move my hand, carry my hand, or do anything again. He just came to do, because he was checking me like every 1 hour. He would just open the door. If he sees that I'm sleeping, he will close it back. He just came in and I was like, "What happened to you?" I said, I felt like I'm dying. Like I don't even know what. He told me to stand up.
Yeah, it was
I said I
so
cannot stand
horrific.
up. I said I cannot stand up, and we don't even have a car. Our road was even bad. I was like,
And it was
please don't allow me die.
around 3 a.m. It was around 3 a.m.
The moment I said that statement, my husband knew that it was a serious matter, that don't let me die. Because my husband believe I'm a very strong person, Giron. But I said, don't allow me die. He was like, can it is serious? So he went out 3 a.m. to go and start looking for a bike or anything that, and he was not even scared. Maybe he would meet a ghost or evil spirit. It was like, if I chance anybody or anything, I would just carry us to the hospital. So after maybe 30 minutes or so, he went to start banging doors of people that, please just help me. One man had the car in our area. So like, please just help me, help us to the hospital. So by the time when we got to the car, when I thought he was already sweating profusely, I was like, hard guy, so you can be like this. So till we left the hospital, my husband did not go home to bathe or do anything. We spent like 3 days in the hospital. He said, I'm not going anywhere, I will stay here. Anything that want to happen will happen in my eyes like this. It did not change, oh. It did not change.
Money fair
But,
again.
the love that you're not sharing with Alina and I. When you come home every night, did you hug me before? You don't hug me again. You can't go carry Alina first.
No, Alina will be the one that will run to the door and come and meet me.
When I used to run to the door before, come.
You will sit. So after greeting Adina, and I will go to you and greet you.
When I used to stand up, because you don't even think of those days.
It's my binu.
It didn't actually change though. Though before, you used to buy things for me. But now you say, this one, like 100% no. You say 70% is for his daughter. Me, I should just carry one land and there and go and drink.
My binu. I can't even say that.
It's not really me. It's not really me. It's not really me.
It's you. It's you. I always plan ahead.
But I'll tell you later that something that emergency. Even now that we have kids, we get ready before him.
Because let's continue.
It's me.
Shisha.
I'm the comedian of the house. Yes, you like books.
See, that's true. I know that. Why are you lying now? Let's practice here now. Play song.
Should we practice? Should we actually practice?
Why are you lying now?
You know I have the best moves.
Let's just say
Adina learned from me.
We are equal, Sha. We
are not equal. I dance better than you.
Let's go and play our wedding video.
No, you had a different kind of joy that day. I didn't know what happened. You were just dancing anyhow.
I was dancing and at the same time thinking about the money I spent.
Where? That was what happened?
I was thinking that, how will I recover? No. Maybe okay. The best lesson marriage has taught me was that you shouldn't bring ego into marriage as a man.
Okay.
Don't let your ego push you, because I'm a man. Okay? You are marrying a baby. So you better calm down. So before, I believe everybody should know their rules. And as a lady, you should know your role at home. Me, as a man, mine is to provide. But now it's not like that. In this sense now, we do everything together. You bring your ego down. You have to puncture your own ego by yourself.
So that any day you are broke, you can go to your account and take money.
You have to puncture your ego.
And say, I took some money out of our money.
Before my grill, my daddy would be like this. But marriage taught me that you have to calm down. This is not a master to servant relationship. You are equal.
Mm-hmm. Best lesson marriage has taught me, I would say patience, then actually having relationships with more people. Because from my own side, I'm more of a private person. I love my personal life. I just want to be in my space. I don't want disturbance. I don't want anything. And my husband is this type of person that loves people being around him. So after we got
I've
married,
never been alone.
there's no way people will just come and visit. So I have to look for that way too. He actually brought out the fun side of me that I didn't know that I had before. Before I would just talk. I only talk in church and maybe when I'm free of my friends. But he brought this part of me that anytime someone comes, I have this. They will not say, you're a lawyer, you go. I'm also be like, someone that would just before I'll go and lie inside the room. I'll be like, when they go, tell me.
Even if my siblings came, she will stay inside.
I'll just go hide inside. But now when they come, I'll be like,
Go and greet them. She don't know how to do. She don't know how to do. Go and greet them now.
But when they want to come now,
they won't kill you.
They will be the ones to tell me, let's do this latest dance challenge, or let's do this. So they actually brought the fun part of me, patience and cooking for a large number of people.
That was another thing.
He called me to Idabasi, hottest Idabasi of our house. Why ladies first? Yes, why me first?
Why first? Go. Piece of advice.
My piece of advice, I would say to someone that wants to get married, that is open to get married, I would say don't marry just anybody. Marry a pattern, a good pattern that you know that this thing does not end in this particular person, and this good pattern would actually push us to be better than what we are now. That in the next 5 years, will this person still be in this same character? Will they still be doing this thing that will push us to be better than this? So I'll say marry that kind of person. Then don't marry a person. In the words of my mentor, actually, Yomi Alim, don't marry a person who is not submitted to any spiritual authority that will help you. The person is a tickling time bomb and they can explode at any point in time. Because if any argument occurs and they don't have this person that they can actually go up to and say, hello, because there will always be, except we want to lie, there will always be things that, because you're not even siblings that were raised up in the same house, you can't always have the same idea. You have different opinion always. So when that argument or case is going out of hand, they can actually call him to order and say, me say fẹ́ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀, lọ bá ìyàwó ẹ̀ kẹ́ yanjú ẹ̀. So marry someone like that is purposeful and wants you to be better than who you are.
So marry intellect, don't marry nonsense.
This one.
There are beautiful ladies outside that they are a bunch of nonsense.
God.
I can say it anywhere. Don't marry beauty. Beauty will fade off. Let her give birth first. You understand?
Rema Baba.
No, you understand? If you reduce, but marry brain. Make sure that she has something upstairs. And for guys, puncture your pride. Don't take your ego to marriage,
You puncture your own too. You still have small.
Yes.
Because you know it's allow me to do everything I want.
I'm an Ondo guy now. You should understand now.
Ondo guy.
We know they carry last.
You know they carry last. Yeah. You put it down so that anything I want, you just want like that. You don't argue.
Even if you want something that is not good, I should
just it's not like that.
Oh no, yeah.
Should I tell my husband?
So differently.
I'm looking for something jiggy. Okay. I love you so much. You actually know that I know you. You know that I love you.
Use another word.
That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, I want you to know on camera now that I love you and our love will be forever. So credit my account with $2 million.
You like money. I'm not saying I love you. I just want to thank her for everything.
Oh.
She has always been there.
Let
me just say she made me who I am.
It's God.
No, with you and God. God used you to make me now. So I thank God and I thank God for your life, for everything you've done. You are the best. I thank God that I chose right.
For real.
So thank you, Lord. And thank you, my wife.
I'm shy. We still argue.
It's not always sweet like that.
The argument is always sweet argument, though.